Character BS 300.
Character BS 300. His aunt is hot.
Man, I really don't want to have to say myself, but Felix.
You chose the question, my brother in Christ.
Who is Felix? All right, Oz.
Yeah, I'll take character BS for 500.
Character BS for 500. 8 ball.
What is the question?
Julius?
What is the question? What is the question? It just says 8 ball.
It's Jeopardy. If you know anything about Jeopardy, Nick, you'd know that every one of the prompts is in the form of an answer. You phrase it in the form of a question. Who is Julius?
Who is Julius?
Who's 8 ball?
8 ball is his pet.
Julius is not 8 ball, is all I'm gonna say.
No, but
Right?
Julius has 8 ball. 8 ball's his spider.
All right, Felix.
Okay, we're just gonna keep. Okay, let's go hard questions for 100.
Hard questions for 100. How many sessions have we had so far?
Fuck.
I don't know. We gotta have had like at least 15 or something like that, right? I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say we've had 22.
Final answer?
No. I'm gonna say we've had 14. We've had 14.
All right. What is 16? All right, Oz.
Yeah, I'll take character BS for 400.
All right. They started a Janer's journey like a kid getting candy to get in a van.
They started a dangerous journey like a kid gets candy if they get in a van. Who is Deacon?
Final answer?
Yes.
What?
Who is the party?
That doesn't count. God damn it! It says character BS.
All right, Felix.
I don't get that one. My brain too smooth. Shark. It simply slides off.
Brain here, Nick.
Let's do magical spells for 3.
Magical spells for 3. Broken, battered, torn apart, I mend the flesh, restart the heart. Through pain, I may linger, I make things right. I healer's touch, swift as light. What am I?
What is the good old spell of Episci? What is Episci?
What is Episci? Us.
Yeah, fuck this Felix guy. Magic spells 500.
All right. I still but leave no trace behind, a vanished thought, a hollowed mind, the past undone, now out of sight. A name once known fades into night. What am I?
Hold on.
Is it the O one?
Hmm.
Is it that 5th level O spell?
A vanished thought, a hollow mind.
Don't help him, Nick. He's your enemy. I don't know why you're helping him.
I know the spell. I have protection against the spell.
He has protection against this spell.
Well, I have like resistance to this.
Have we learned this spell? I don't think we have unless we've taken it.
My fucking terrifying ass has.
Yeah, I know, you little psychopath.
I will be using the spell.
I know it.
10.
What is Pelicity Pellis? I'm incorrect, but
What is Obliviate?
Obliviate.
All right, Felix.
All right. Give me magical spells for 2.
Magical spells for 2. No blade I wield, yet life I sever. A whispered word and gone forever. No shield can block, no wand can stay. Darkness falls with naught to say.
What? blade I wield, yet life I sever. So it's a dark spell. A whispered word, and gone forever. Oh, what is... No, okay, Hana. It's, What is a Vada Kedavra?
What is a Vada Kedavra?
I think
I-
about it. I was like,
I'll take
no shield can block it.
magical spells for 400.
All right. Once I was one, now I am two. A shift in form, a shape anew. Feathers to glass, a fur to stone. With by magic's will, I am not my own. What am I?
Hold on, just let me make sure I'm pronouncing this. What is Vera Verita?
What is Verito?
Okay,
I-
good. I'm
He
glad.
said Veraveta?
Vera
He said
Verito.
it was
Okay,
an
well, I have it written out. Vera Verito. You can
It's-
suck my dick.
It's Verito. Felix. Both of you avoiding the shit out of the harder questions.
No, I would hard questions, but potions I'm not touching because I have literally none of those written down. So, hard questions for 3.
Hard questions for 3. Oh, that was the wrong one.
2.
Yep, there we go. How many trolls has the party encountered?
What is 6?
Final answer?
Yes.
What is 5?
You know, I thought of it. I counted 5, and I was like, I have to be missing one. I'm gonna say 6.
Oz.
Yeah, I'll take potions for 500.
All right. Liquid luck. Daily double, by the way. How much you gonna bet?
Bet it all. No balls.
I'm gonna bet 100.
All right.
All right, let me liquid luck. Let me pull up my Word document really quick that I have that has my note stuff on it.
10, 9.
Liquid luck. What
7.
is a polyjuice potion?
Final answer?
Yeah.
All right. What is Felix Felicius?
There's a potion named after me? Also say goodbye to 100 points, bozo. Love you. Love you.
All right.
No, you should be at 800. At 9.
He was at 900. Now he's at 8.
Yeah,
And
Bet
minus
100.
you bet 100.
Yeah, so it should go from 9 to 8.
Yeah. I'm miscounting. Anyway.
Let's go with. It starts with lore 300.
Lore 300. The party hasn't seen one yet, but knows they exist thanks to Charlotte's love for creatures.
Of course, you give him an answer about or a fucking question about one of his whores.
Hey, look
He,
at the
he,
draw.
he chooses it.
What is a fooper?
Final answer?
That's the only thing I've written for Charlotte. For an animal. Yeah, what is a fooper?
What is this thestral?
I don't have that written down for her. No! I'm such a shitty friend!
All right, Oz.
Lore for 500, please.
Lore for 500. What day was the first session on?
In game or like day?
In real life. What was the first session on?
How's that lore?
Lore of the campaign. What do you want?
We've had 16 sessions, so go back 16 weeks ago.
16 sessions.
Wait, Tyler, start counting.
November 5th, 2024.
Final answer?
Hold on. That's not my final answer. Let me make sure. November 5th was on a...
I know what date it is because I'm looking at the YouTube video.
What
It's
is November
recorded.
6th? What is November 6th, 2024?
No, wrong.
What is November 13th, 2024?
That's also
Okay,
wrong.
I was
It's not wrong because You're looking at the upload date, Nick. You're not looking at the record date.
No, in the recording it says 11/20/2024.
I should be
But
wrong
it's,
then.
might
You're
not
also
be
for
wrong.
that's the second session, not the first.
Oh, okay. You didn't have the first session uploaded. Got it.
All right, Felix.
I
I think I have
character
two.
BS for 2
I think I have 2 sessions that I couldn't record due to like
issues.
yeah.
Issues if I realized.
Luckiest student.
Who the fuck is Deacon?
who is Deacon? All right, us.
Yeah, I'll take character BS for a hundo.
All right. Flirted with a girl first day of school.
Yeah, that's obvious. It's an Oz question. Who is Oz?
Who is Oz?
Obviously, the pussy slayer himself.
Magical spells for 100.
Magical spells for 100. Lost or far, yet not near in yet need and near. Call its name, it will appear. No need to chase, no need to run. With just a word, the search is done. What am I?
What is Revelio?
Final answer?
That's my best guess.
What is Accio?
See, that's not what I was getting from that. I was getting like you're looking for something.
I'll take lore for 400, Mr. Trebek.
Lore for 200, you said?
400.
400. What was the date when the party was first attacked by the dragon?
November 13th, 2024.
Final answer?
Yes,
You took
because
out-
it attacked the train.
This doesn't specify if it's in game or out of game.
Well, then let me specify. What's the date in game when the party was first attacked by the dragon?
Okay.
August 20th, 1890.
Final answer?
Yes.
What is September 1st, 1890, aka the start of the campaign? Or Felix.
Oh. Do hard questions for 4.
Hard questions for 4. Daily Double. Pew, pew, pew. How many students has the party met and talked with in total?
You're fucked. You're fucked. Better you than me.
I'm gonna bet 0, and I'm gonna say 36.
36.
You have to bet point.
You don't
That
have
is
to
required.
bet. I bet 0.
Yeah, you don't have to bet anything. You just get what exactly. What'd you say? 30 something? What?
36.
Final answer?
That's sure.
What is 22?
Man, I overshot. I overshot pretty hard.
All right, us.
I feel like
Hard
we talked to
questions
like
for
way more
500.
little niggas than that.
How many maps did the DM say he has, and how many were made by the DM?
There was 2 questions. I feel bad for you. The double digits. That's all you gotta know.
I've said it a lot.
You have
50,
said it multiple times.
56. Yeah, but I'm not listening to how many maps you have.
I
I'm
know.
listening to the game.
That's white noise. Okay.
Yeah, like 56. That's my final answer.
All right.
How many were made by him?
Yeah, you see, you can't ask that in a Jeopardy question. That's 2 questions.
Well, I'm the DM. I can do what I want.
This shit.
Well, then why play Jeopardy if you're not even going to play it right?
We're not playing it right by simply not allowing you to ask another question when you get
Yeah,
one right.
56. How many maps were made by you? Like 10 of them?
All right. What is 79
see, I was
maps and 13 maps were created?
You're pretty close. You're pretty close with the second answer, though.
Close.
All right, Felix.
Lower for 100.
Lower for 100. What was the requirements of the last 2 trials?
What is trust? What is determination? What is trust? What is determination? I know
That's it.
trust for sure. I literally don't actually remember what the fuck the one we just did, but we.
What is trust and courage?
I don't know that those are
Yeah, that's-
requirements. Those are more thematics. The requirement for the trust one was that we went in alone and didn't have any outside help. Or sorry, that was the courage one. The question is phrased incorrectly.
That's too trust.
Nope. Anyway.
Well, yeah, that was what they were testing, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They were the
I understood
requirements of
what it
passing.
was asking.
The requirements of passing the trial.
Yeah.
But that's not what I guess that's a requirement.
Anyway, Oz.
I'll take lore for 200.
Lore for 200. What did the party discover was roaming around the islands besides the dragon?
Quick, Tyler, count. Start counting.
10, 9.
Oh fuck! You didn't count for
8.
any of Nick's answers, even when he
You're right.
waited.
You're right. I'm not. If you take too long, I will start counting though.
Okay, but I'm trying to remember because you fucking told us the name of them. Fuck, do I have it written down in Oz?
I'm giving no hints. I'm giving no hints here because it'd be instantaneous if as soon as I gave a single hint.
Roaming around the Zoe? Who is Zoe Aldridge?
Final
I'm
answer.
happy with that answer.
Yes. Technically, she.
What is it? Gypsy airship.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna
yeah,
say
we found out
Romanians.
Romanians.
What's the difference? What's the difference, though, right?
All right, Felix.
I'm physically not gonna get any of the potions. Hard questions for 2.
Hard question for 2. How many spires were in the fight with the absconder?
What is 8?
Final answer.
Yeah.
What is 12?
I was really gonna say a dozen too. Oh, that was like the first thing that came to my head.
All right, Felix. Oz.
Well, if I'm going down, he's going down with me. I'll take potions for 100.
All right. When you drink this potion, your emotions are overpowered by a sudden, inexplicable happiness.
Hold on, I have one of these in my inventory, actually.
No.
What, did you think I was gonna fucking ask for the what ingredients make this potion?
Yes.
What is the potion of induced euphoria?
Elixir of induced euphoria. And yes, I know he didn't say it, Nick. I'm gonna give him the points anyway.
I wasn't even paying attention.
What do you mean? I got the potion effect. You literally told us
Yeah,
it was a
but
potion of induced
yeah,
euphoria.
but I feel like you would have tried to slip in oh, you didn't say elixir.
Oh no, he would have, because then he wouldn't have been winning.
Felix.
Let's go. Look,
You
there's
have no-
literally I have a single potion in my inventory, and if it's A, not in any of these, because it's the only one I know, or B, I just don't happen to get it. It's gonna be tragic.
Your dad's a fucking alchemist.
Yeah. Let's do potions for 3.
Potions for 3. When you drink this potion, you fall unconscious in a deep sleep.
What is EP?
What is EP?
That's the polyjuice potion, baby.
Funny enough, you were actually struck by this potion and fell into a deep sleep, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
What is sleeping drought?
Right.
All right. 2 or 4, Oz.
I could
400.
have guessed really just straightforward to it.
Highly concentrated liquid rapidly heals.
Should be literally called healing potion.
Rapidly heals. What is a polyjuice potion?
Final answer?
Yeah.
What is essence of Dittany?
Dittany!
All right.
Okay, all right. 200.
200.
What is a drought piece?
After adding the hair, nail clippings, or any other part of a human.
Okay, after adding the hair, nail clipping, or other part of a human. What is a love potion?
Final answer?
That's my best bet guess.
What is Polyjuice Potion?
It was the one that I kept.
Alright. Since you tied, you both get 5 luck points. Oh shit.
I was thinking about it. It made sense to me for a second with the love potion thing. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I feel like that wasn't the worst guess in the world.
Where's-
No, I don't know who puts toenails in love potions.
Probably you. You're the one that said it, you weird freak. You're not fucking
Yo.
telling me.
What if I look? What if I know they have a foot fetish? Okay.
What do you get? But you would know that prior to putting a love potion on this person?
I would start them, obviously.
Alright.
If I'm using a fucking love potion, I probably did stop them.
After the horrors of the trial that you just endured, you are now outside or like on the outskirts of Hogsmeade due to the trial essentially teleporting you there after healing you.
Good lord, Oz. These things keep getting fucking worse and worse.
We
Yep.
kind of only survived that by the skin of a fucking teeth. I'm almost surprised that kind of surprised one of us didn't
Yeah,
up
and you
and die.
look to the side and you do see Julius bent over in a sort of like open mouth pose, like in front of Deacon, with Deacon like looking like he's zipping down his pants. Both of them are cardboard, by the way.
Oh,
Dear lord. It
Felix,
appears that our friends have been hit by cardboarditis.
it looks like cardboard, but if you look really close, you can actually count the polygons. It's unfinished code.
It's a
We're in a
really
simulation.
advanced form of Stupefy. Some would say it was the original version of Stupefy.
Yeah, so I believe it. You wanna? I feel like we should go do something. We still got daylight to kill.
Yes. Also,
Well, who do you want to? I mean, I'll carry Deacon if you want to carry Julius.
from what you can tell, it is currently 10:30 a.m. It's currently September 5th. It's a Friday. It's 10:30 a.m. and you unfortunately missed Ancient Runes, but you do have divination in 30 minutes.
Well,
We're
Felix,
outside town, right?
What?
We're outside town, right?
You're like pretty much on the you should see yourself.
Oh, I see it. Okay, I see Aaron.
Yep.
Tell you what, Oz. We've already missed half the day. We'll just go get a butter beer.
All right.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
I could use a butter beer after what we just went through.
So you're heading
Yeah,
to
we're
the
both
head to
gonna
Three
start away at
Boomsticks.
the tavern.
Yeah. They. You know what? Fucking, I'm gonna leave them there. Hold on, let me get these two chuckle nucks. You know. Fucking cardboards.
We should make token versions of our cardboard, but there's like black and white, or they're like brown scaled to be like reflective of the cardboard.
Felix, this round's on me, on you.
You don't have to buy me a drink, Oz. I mean, it was my idea after all.
Okay, sweet. So drinks are on you.
I'll buy you a drink, sure.
Hell yes. Okay. I appreciate it, Felix. Thank you.
It's the best I can do. They're fucking colored skilled. Yep. You gonna go make your order? 'Cause I'm not gonna walk over there to you.
I mean, I thought we were just like Thea reminding us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll walk over to the counter. Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, we'd like 2 pitches, please.
2 pitches.
A butterbeer, please.
All right. There'll be 29 nuts.
29 nuts.
This inflation's crazy.
What's a nut?
You never actually roll insight.
I know what a galleon is,
Roll insight.
but
I'm
what's a
also-
nut?
Right.
Yeah, you know. The only nut you've seen is your left one. You know what a nut is. Essentially, in like pretty much Wizarding World, pretty much a galleon is like a quarter, a sickle is a dime, and then a nut is pretty much a penny.
Oh, so he's asking like 100th of a galleon.
Yeah, so essentially he's asking you for $1.50.
Can we start a tab?
Sure.
Awesome. We'll just start it under Felix Underwood. We're just gonna put a galleon in there for now to hold over that tab.
Make sure there's no trace on that tab of an Osmond spec. It's all going to. It's all going to Felix.
All right.
Felix on.
Hey, loud and clear. And then he goes over to the bar tab thing and like just starts pouring you some. I have it ready in a second.
Okay.
Hey, Felix, you think it's kind of odd that that the professor and Zoe is still sitting over there like they were the last time we were in here, not even 2 days ago?
No, give me a second.
Those are just apparitions, I think.
Everyone's gone.
I love breaking the fourth wall with Oz. It's so much fun.
Yeah,
It's crazy. Everybody just kind of disappeared. Maybe I'm schizophrenic.
Maybe they're just fucking in school.
I guess if we're gonna play Ditch Day Friday, what do you want to go do, Felix?
I mean,
Go on an adventure.
you can say we're ditching, but it's like we've already missed the whole day, really.
Yeah, we're pretty much finished with the day.
I don't know. We can.
Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Something we can go do. Go in that dark forest. We can talk to them centaurs. Maybe
You want to go back into the dark fort? There's arachnids in there, like way
well, yeah,
bigger
but
than
there's
eight
also
ball.
there's unicorns.
Why am I?
We could, you know what? We could go play with my good old buddy and pal Jet.
Hold on.
Who?
He's the hippogriff that I befriended.
Oh, that's true. We could go flying around on Jeff.
His name's not Jeff. It's Jet.
Jet. Sorry, my bad. My ears are bad. Still recovering from the time that I died and I lost my hearing.
What was that like?
It was interesting because all of a sudden everything was pitch black, and then it's like a millisecond later I was back to life. It was crazy. There's no God, by the way. I don't know if I reinforced that the first time. I didn't see him.
What?
You're right.
There was no light. It was dark. Really dark.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait.
don't feel too bad about it though.
Actually, let
Say
me
it all well,
Are you
if
sure
you remember
are you sure you
correctly.
just weren't like waiting?
let me
The ferryman?
let me fix your problem.
No, I'm pretty sure I watched myself get blown to shreds. I'm pretty sure I watched my own arm fly the fuck off after getting hit with the goddamn explosive, and then I was Ash, and then I was one. Cock flapping in the wind and everything. Could you believe that?
Funny enough, by the way, yeah, when you did die, you did see someone, but it was not a male; it was a female, and she introduced herself to you as Hecate.
Oh, I did. I didn't see this lady Hecate. Interestingly enough, very
You said
vague. It was
was
like,
black.
Now I need insight from both of you about that.
oh, you know, Hecate. Oh, she's one fine mama.
She's great, isn't she? Yeah, you don't know shit
Said
about her.
I
Uh,
oh,
unfortunately,
fucking-
unfortunately for you, Felix, she doesn't. She just sounds like a name. Don't really know. Uh, for you, Oz, unfortunately, you don't get a lot of detail about it, but you can definitely tell that whoever Hecate is, she is a goddess.
Yeah, she was some sort of goddess. Hey Felix, you think I could get into cahoots with the goddesses, if you know what I'm saying? She was kind of bad. She was kind of fine. Take her home to Ma. Although I don't know how Ma would feel about me dating a much older woman than her.
You want to? You're you're
Oh,
strange.
I banged the shit out of that goddess. You don't understand. Hecate was fine. For the little glimpse of her I saw, whew, well, let me tell you.
You're very strange for your age.
I'm gonna tell you. And what can I say?
I mean,
It
don't get me
was
wrong.
miracle.
Puberty's kind of hit me too, but you've always been like way more immersed into this. You're very much like a horn dog.
It's an American thing.
Is it? Is it just gun ho?
Yeah,
I guess Americans can be gun ho.
they be fucking. They be fucking all the time. You ever heard of a whorehouse?
A what?
A whorehouse.
No.
Yeah, got one right down the street from Ma's place. So somewhere you could go and the ladies touch you. They touch your private parts for money.
That that sounds illegal.
It's actually, I mean, illegal or legal. It happens. I'm not the one running the place. The fuck do I care? The guy makes his money. He's making an honest living. Same way my father did, just minus the mafia involvement.
Oh, wait, mafia?
Yeah, my dad was doing some business with some mafiosos back out in New York, and it didn't end too well for him. It
While
was
while we have a chance, I want you both to roll a flat d20, nothing added to it.
but a D20 has shape. It's a 3D object. How am I supposed to roll it flat? The look you give me is just
Yeah,
Da-da-da-da.
lovely.
oh, at least he got it out of the way early.
Oh, I know he did. I need you, Oz, to roll a d or 5d10s. For you, Felix, I need you to roll 10d10s.
Excuse me. He's updating the scores for the fucking houses.
Yes, I am.
Oh no!
Yeah.
We're not even but a week into the fucking school year.
Yeah.
You changed it in house cup standing, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
Don't forget that this isn't technically like what you are causing. This is what your house is doing. Like this is the points that your house has lost you.
So
I know it still sucks though.
yeah, so that last trial, that was a pretty tricky riddle. I think my favorite part actually was when we were trying to walk Felix or fucking walk Julius through it, and he was fucking it up the entire time. That was actually hilarious.
Yep. Put another coin in the swear jar.
Just drop a galleon into a I'm just gonna throw a galleon across the table and go, there. Now I can sway as much as I want.
The galleon of a swear though.
Yeah, I got a couple thousand with it, or I got about 1,000 where that came from, buddy.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw back my entire mug of butterbeer in one go.
Oh shit.
I'll follow him. Follow along with drinking the butterbeer.
All
Trying
right.
out drink there, Felix?
Hold
You
on.
know this stuff's not alcoholic, right?
Yeah, I know it's not alcoholic, but you trying to
Like-
drink me?
Like, have you ever tried alcohol?
Once or twice. You know, prohibition's hitting America kind of hard right now, so
Right.
there's
All
no
right. So you're chugging your
Not in
no big.
effect yet. The 90s,
you're chugging it.
1890s.
No, I'm retarded.
Are you gonna get more?
Yeah, we'll chug. Yeah, we'll chug. Yeah, we're gonna get more. We can get a fucking 100 of these things
All right.
right now on the tab.
So he starts making another set of butterbeers for you.
Sweet. Anyway, you never like had alcohol with your family or anything?
I mean, my mom lets me try a wine once in a while. My dad was he liked the scotch, so he let me try it here and there. I'm not the biggest fan of the scotch. I like the wine. The wine is in a quiet taste. I acquired it pretty early, unfortunately.
Ah, I'm
But
I'm partial to a lager.
I've always been a liquor wine kind of guy. But it has to be like a lighter liquor. It can't be like a scotch or like a whiskey. It's just never been my taste. You have a drink? I'm assuming with your parents being pretty hefty in the pockets, you guys could probably afford some decent stuff.
Um, well, I mean, I can drink lagers with my dad every once in a while. They're kind of
That's fair.
whatever. Butterbeer is way sweeter.
All right. This is now gonna be a roll off thing for me and you. Felix.
No, God, no.
Yeah. No, I need for one. I need you to roll 2d100, and I will do the same. All right. Now, I need you to roll a d20 once more. I will do the same. So beat a 7. You do.
Bad is it?
Oh, that's actually pretty good. If you take a look at your house cup standings, you are back up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And now it's gonna be the same thing with me and you, Oz. So D2d100. Jeez. It's a horrible roll. Anyway,
What was that roll?
it
don't get much worse than that.
All right. It's simple D20 now. Beat a 13. You do. Wow. Wow. Ah! All right. These are the winnings from your the Quidditch match that y'all's teams had.
Damn, I felt good for a second.
And then you saw theirs. You gotta see theirs first.
Aquilus out here just fucking obliterating everything. I
Yeah.
hope Michael comes in and fucks it all. Fucks it all up.
Actually, if you've been paying attention at all, you know it's pronounced Aquilles.
Aquilise.
It's
Anyway.
not Aquilus.
Aquilise. Anyway, back to your conversation you were having.
Yeah, so
Lagers with my dad.
Also,
we
your
go browse. Yeah, I'm
also-
looking to
common.
your new round
New
of
threat.
butter beers come out.
Thank you, Mr. Barkeep. I'm
No
gonna
problem.
walk over, grab the tankards, and walk back to the table.
No problem.
So, Cardboard, Julius, and Felix, huh? You don't think it's just kind of weird that we lug these things around?
Why would it be
Like,
weird?
I mean, it's one thing. to be like
They're
surrounded by a
just suffering
friend.
from a common ailment. It's like a cold. Okay, we just gotta take care of them for a second and give them water.
I don't know if it's like a security blanket. I don't know that I'd say like a cold.
Suddenly, as you're standing there, by the way, like as you're having your drink, you know, roll initiative.
I'm not at my computer. God damn it.
Yeah, because as you're sitting there, a smoke starts to appear. 2 gobos appear.
Oh shit. Okay.
Hey guys.
Hey, Felix, we got a problem.
I'm not at my computer. I'm actually taking a shit. You're gonna have to give me a second.
For shame.
You know, Felix, it's really weird that you got to shit in your pants while you're standing up from your chair, but
You're scaring the fuck out of me.
I endorse the actions.
Yep. Get down first. They rolled it. That. And then him. Shepon. Gobbo. Gotta wait for Felix.
Turn off my camera because my phone finna die. So, Nick, on a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rate the shit you're taking?
Like a 4.
It's on the lower end of the fecal spectrum. Only you can protect your colon. Your fecal matters. All right, well, if Nick's going to be taking a shit, I'm going to take an extended rip off the pipe. If I can see if I can't cut any more of this chunked up resin off of the sides, though. I'm trying to clean this bitch out. So, I've sat down like twice now and watched through South Park in its entirety, and everything but the first like maybe couple seasons is honestly extremely solid. Even if a lot of the jokes are for their time, it's still pretty fucking funny. Um, Although one thing I did notice is that in the like earlier seasons, they tend to rely on like ha ha funny random humor, and that's not really my shit. So it's probably why I don't like the first few seasons, but rest of them seasons solid. Personal favorite episode, Banned in China. Why? Because Randy Marks fucking assassinates Winnie the Pooh using razor wire. You know, Felix, you better hurry up. These goblins are looking awful submissive and breedable.
That doesn't sound great at all. I'm still doing the brown. I didn't wear my brown pants.
Yes.
All right. I'm back. Also, since when did it become 7:30 already? Guys, let me just clean all my pants. Rose fucking crit on initiative.
Rolls crit on shitting pants.
Guys, before you do anything. Oh, fuck me. Okay, I see 2 goblins come to the door. I'm gonna wave at them. Like, hi! You guys new?
No, Felix, those are the goblins from the Goblin Revolution. I'm pretty sure we were told in
Hey,
Mad Hill about
Hey,
this shit.
look, I'm sure they like butterbeer as much as everyone else in here does. You guys want to share butterbeer with us?
Well, considering they both look very feral and armed to the teeth, I'm gonna assume the answer is a resounding no.
Okay, you know what? How about
Felix, I really don't mean to ruin your fun. These are
did
goblins.
we get
Did
we get any of our spell slots, any of our stuff back after the trials, or are we going like raw? I can't hear Tyler. Why can I not hear Tyler?
Because I'm muted. Anyway, the only thing that you got back was hell. Like you healed up to the top, but then your like spells that you use and all that are still there. Like are still
Damn
gone.
it, I needed the sorcery points so that I could twin cast a friend.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I knew exactly what you were wanting to do.
I wanted friends. I could get one of them though. Friend.
Doesn't it only take me to just fucking shove it? Treated.
Wait,
One
okay,
on the
so we
right.
come back to
The one on
what?
the right. Make a charisma save.
Yeah, give me a second.
You want to share butterbeer? Friend? As I say friend, that's when I cast a spell.
Doesn't friend only make it to where they don't fucking kill you?
See, yes, but I also don't realize they're hostile to me. And he
Alright.
also gives no fuck.
He don't care. He's here to do some damage, okay?
Yep, alright. That's that. I'm holding up my mug of beer.
Alright. Goblin's turn.
He's gonna come over there and just pour it on my head.
And you wish that's all they were gonna do.
It'd be funny. He just goes in there, pours it on my head, and he just looks at me and he's like, "You're not here to be friends, are you?" No. And he clobbers me.
Yeah, alright. The one that's going for you, Felix. 13 doesn't hit though. And then for you, Oz. 23.
Ooh, yeah, that's
9 slashing.
He raises the club, smack me with it, and he smiles. And
Oh,
it's
you
in
little
that smile, but he hesitates just long
fuck.
enough. But I fucking fall out of my chair. He just get out of the way of the club.
Hey, that's not very nice. Alright, Oz.
Yeah, you know, just for that little shit, we come back with what? With how many spells this session?
You did
None of
not
that shit.
you did not gain any spells back after the last
So
set.
I am still spellless, is what you're telling me.
If
Yeah.
you use all your spells, then yeah.
Well, thanks, Nick. I bet he was gonna give us spells back too until you wanted to do your dumb shit. We hit him with a fucking bombarda.
I bet he wasn't. I bet he was not.
No.
Friends
you-
wouldn't have done anything in this situation too. If Tyler wanted them to beat us up, they would still beat us the fuck up.
Yeah. Bombarda. 6 plus what?
+3, so 9.
9. Still misses though.
Then I end my turn because I can't do anything else.
All right, Gilbert Cragmore. Seeing these goblins come in, he quickly goes under the counter, and then pops back up with something very sleek, cylinder and metal look like in shape, and he holds it.
Holy shit! He's got a shotgun.
I was about.
Shotgun.
A fucking shotgun.
Well, 17 does hit. 18 damage.
Don't fuck with the guy who fucking...
Yep.
I cast gun. A Vatica boom.
Yeah. Hold on. Roll me an insight check, both of you.
We should know what guns are.
You know what guns are, but like your current area doesn't really have them.
I mean, if anybody would have a decent idea of what guns are, it would
been
be me.
okay,
My
Yeah. So I would say for you, Oz, roll it with advantage.
Unless firearm history has completely changed in this version of the world, which I don't know about in Harry Potter.
All right. So like
Firearms have been around for like 300 years in Europe by this point.
yeah. So Oz, at the very least, you know it's that whatever that was definitely a shotgun. You just fucking fired it. For you, Felix, you know what guns are. You never really seen one in your part, because
I've heard my uncle talk about them.
you've heard of them, but you've never really seen them because they just aren't really that common in your area. But you've heard of them.
We live in in all fairness, we live in the woods. We're wizards, so we don't need a gun to fucking hunt.
Yeah.
Would
But-
wizards use a gun to hunt still? Or would they just be like, fuck that deer? I found a cadaver it.
All right, Felix. You now
All right.
understand that these are hostiles.
I'm gonna fall like backwards out of my chair, and then I'm gonna like roll with it, and then I'm gonna cast maximum range this dude's eyes. It does mechanically nothing. However, DM petition.
Yeah. I'll probably it's gonna be have to be something I'm gonna add to it later, but because it save beat your DC unfortunately. However, what you can add to it, this is for you as well, Oz, if you have the spell. But Lumus Maximus, I would add the requirement of a con save in order to not be blinded by it temporarily.
What? Technically doesn't blind normally, but
No, like
I was trying to be flavorful, yeah.
but no, like it doesn't blind them. It just kind of like gives them like blurry vision. So they wouldn't be blind. It would be more like they'd had disadvantage on attacks for like a round.
Yeah, I roll back and Lumus Maximus into his eyes.
Yep,
So, like,
and yeah, unfortunately he closed his eyes just in time, so it didn't catch him.
close his eyes, grunts teeth.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, Goblin turn. This one being flashed in the face, but luckily catching himself real quick. He swings his sword up at you, Felix. 14 does not hit though.
Too fast.
For you, Oz, this one, he just takes a fucking shot to the gut and like looks surprised for a second at the attack that came, and he takes a wild swing at you, Oz, which is at disadvantage. 14. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
All right. 7 slashing. All right, Oz.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast another Bombarda on the one in front of me.
All right. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 still does not hit.
I'm gonna add 3 points of luck to that to make it 15.
15 does hit. Also, write it down in the thing.
Oh. So yeah.
15. It's with the D10. Is that the damage? 15. Definitely hurt him a lot, but he's still up.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. It's the bartender's turn. He quickly hops over the counter. Gets right there. And then he aims his shotgun at that one. He fucking whiffs. Shotgun goes wide, hits the wall. Damn it. Felix.
I don't want to hurt you, please. We don't have to do this. I'm going to
Fucking jorking
Yeah.
it?
Devicto!
23 does hit. Eat worse.
This is technically a ranged attack, right?
Yeah. Why? You wanting to give yourself disadvantage?
Yeah, I should be doing that with disadvantage. Does a 17 still hit?
Yes. But the reason it doesn't work with disadvantage on spells is because they literally fire spells from that range as well.
Well, there's touch spells, but this is a ranged spell attack.
Yeah.
Ranged spell attacks should still be making disadvantage at 5 feet.
Not with it. Not with this system.
Oh, okay, well, if it's different to the system, then sure.
Yeah. So 23 would still hit,
Okay.
which it did. A force. It got hurt. It hurry. Now it's
He gets no reaction.
no reaction. That's your turn.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I run.
You won.
Run for the hill.
He runs after
Uh-oh.
and take wing. 16 don't hit though. Does it?
16 would hit. I don't have a spell slot to cast a Protego, so
Man, that's nice. 11 slashing. and then the one for you, Oz. 20.
Yeah, that,
All right, 6 slashing. All right, Oz.
hold on.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna put him out of his misery with one more fucking bombardo.
all right. 18, 21, 21 hits. Demos. Yep, as you putting him out of his misery, he just gets hit and
Yeah, fuck out of here, you miserable little piece of goblin shit.
yep.
put our one in the jar.
It's not going in the jar one combat, Felix. Fuck off.
I shout that shit from across the room.
I'll break your goddamn jaw.
Anyway, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
Or, hold on.
Oh.
I am. What's my length here?
I also got to remember y'all are still fucking squeakers.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here.
You
I'm
don't
13. I think I'm 13 years old.
Yeah.
And then I might turn there.
Your voices will even out in 4th year. Like currently right now you are still squeaking. Gilbert. He's gonna get right there. Oh shit. Aim his shotgun. $26 definitely hits. Yeah.
Did you use a dark spell on him? Us?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you asking?
Damn.
Why?
Why am I asking? I was just curious. I was like, damn, he died, kind of thing. Also, why am I? Oh, that's because I deleted the thing. That's why.
What? Oh, you deleted your token?
Yeah, I should be 23.
All right. You would be next anyway.
Okay. I'm going to Devicto him non-lethally.
Non-lethally, huh? All right.
It's a non-lethal spell, but I'm trying to do it like I'm just trying to knock him out.
All right. You definitely do hit him, and he does get hit unconscious.
Oh my God.
And that
What?
would be the comment.
What, what was that? What was that, Oz?
That was two goblins coming in while we were drinking butterbeers, interrupting while we were trying
You don't have to be so literal. Why?
What the fuck if I know? They just showed up.
They just walked in like.
Yeah,
Just
they
walked in and went after us.
Here, confronted us. Mr. What was his face? Mr. Gilbert over here, bless his heart, pulled out that shotty. Okay, and now we got two dead goblins, one dead goblin, one slightly less dead goblin.
Yeah, well, I gotta do what I can without the magic, so.
Speaking of which, since it's knocking away on your
You always had that shucking around, kids.
heavily, could you put that goblin out of his misery? We're not too fond of those around here.
No, don't kill him. He
Why
doesn't
not?
deserve death.
Why
He would have
not?
killed you.
He doesn't deserve death.
Why
Yeah,
not?
but he deserves a merciful death.
He surrendered, so he's a non-combatant now.
Oh, you
See,
want to kill him?
we can't kill him. See, he's out of combat. That would be murder.
Okay, well, how about instead you close your eyes and cover your ears?
How about we ask him why he attacked us
Actually, yes.
when he wakes up?
Need to tie him up. Hey, barkeep, you got a back room we could use to tie up this goblin?
I don't got a back room, but I got a room that you can use.
Let's use it. Tie up the goblin. Let's figure out what he knows.
All right, give me a second.
Do you need help with the bullet holes in the floor?
No, it happens all the time.
Yeah, it's a magic bar. I'd imagine it happens here. Yeah, like you said all the time.
Gotta get.
I know there's magic for it. I don't remember the incantations right off the top of my head. Actually, no. I have these scrolls. Here. I'm gonna hand them.
You're gonna hand me, or hand the barkeep?
I'm gonna hand the barkeep.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Oh, which one is it?
Yeah, Felix, I hate to be that guy. He did say he was a non-magic folk.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him. Oh wait, can he not use scrolls?
He can't use magic.
Okay, sorry. I will not hand it to him. I will use the Reparo scroll and start like fixing fucking bullet holes in the floor.
All right.
While Oz will tie up this poor lad.
Yeah.
I trust your nuts.
I'm on the case. Piece of shit.
Yeah.
There's also still a Lumos Maxima here, so we could like totally just shine this in his eye.
All right.
He'll wake up in the chair. It's gonna be like the floodlight, just like beaming down on him.
You wanna do good cop, bad cop?
Am I the bad cop?
You'd be the good cop. I'm the bad cop. You're clearly the good cop. You know,
What makes you say that? I could be intimidating.
I don't know that you can handle being the bad cop, but I almost want to see what'll happen if I let you be the bad cop.
What do you think will happen?
I don't know. Maybe something cool. Do you want to be bad cop?
Sure, I'll be bad cop.
Okay, you be bad cop. I'll be good cop.
It's about to go so bad. Well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me a butterbeer. Wow, he's just laying in bed.
Yeah.
I'll bring one back for you two, Us.
Hey, thanks, good pal. I'll take it from here, and I'm gonna walk forward while he's chilling in the bed, and I'm gonna go. All right, my partner over here. Okay, he's got a couple screws loose. Okay, he's known to be a little crazy sometimes. Like I killed your buddy, dude. He would not even think twice about killing him. Okay, what he'd do is he'd string him up by his feet. Okay, cut a couple incisions at the ankle, let him bleed slowly. Okay, and he'd make a couple more incisions as he goes. You don't want that, do you? I just need a couple answers. What the fuck are you doing at this bar?
As you go downstairs, Felix, to gather his beers, you see him dragging the goblin out into the streets and just like throwing him out onto the street.
I'm gonna ask him for a tray of like 20 butterbeers.
A tray of butterbeers. 20.
I'm about to be bad cop, all right?
Yeah, it's gonna be some butterbeer fueled rage. He's gonna come in all drunk on butterbeer, going, "Hey,
No, I,
hey,
I don't think y'all understand what's about to happen.
All right.
I'm about to be bad cop, and only the way Felix can be.
Sure. Give me a second. And then he like starts putting together like a tray of butterbeer. And finally, he does hand you a tray of 20 butterbeer.
what do Oz and Felix get up to while Julius and Deacon are away? Oh, you know, the regular kidnapping one of our enemies and then
All right.
choosing to be good cop and bad cop before
Well,
I will
torture
bring this back up there.
yeah. While he's doing that, as you're asking your questions, all you get is nothing but silence. Oz.
Buddy, you don't want to open up to me, my partner? Let me tell you, okay? He's a whole he's not even like a little nuts, okay? He's the whole fucking jaw. Okay, he's the whole bag of nuts. Okay, you know what a bag of nuts looks like? Okay, do you? Okay, because it looks like that man out there who's currently buying 20 butterbeers. Do you understand the level of
You
insanity
have no idea what's happening.
you're messing with? Okay, I don't know how many butterbeers he's gonna come back with. All I know is you're not gonna fucking get one unless you give me some answers.
Again, nothing but silence.
All right, buddy. I don't. You sure you want this? You sure you wanna plead your Fifth Amendment right?
Okay, I
I
also
guess.
asked the bartender for
Well,
a
I
rope,
guess we're over
or just
in
another
the
rope.
Queensland. I guess you guys don't really have an amendment over here.
He does just hand over a rope. Say, have fun, I guess.
Thank you.
You're into that kind of stuff. Kind of kinky, but I'm not gonna judge.
What's
Oh,
pinky mean?
we're not raping the goblin. We're just gonna beat him half to death.
All right. And then what did you say, Oz? Or were you telling him?
Oh, I was talking out of character. I wasn't telling Felix anything.
Oh, I know. He's currently bringing up his butterbeers, and it's just
Oh.
currently you and the goblin right now.
So, we could do this one of two ways, okay? You can just deal with me, have it be semi-easy, okay? Have it be not so bad, okay? Not so deadly, okay? But no, you want to mess with Felix Underwood. Do you know who the fuck this guy is? Okay, do you know what his mother does? She saw his clothes. You know what happened to the last guy that he messed with? She sewed him together into a pair of pants. You want to get sewn together into a pair of pants?
You receive nothing but silence again.
He's not gonna. This guy's just not fucking gonna budge. Hi, Mr. Tough Guy. Don't worry. My partner will be back in here in just a moment. Okay.
Hey, give me an insight, Oz.
Is he unconscious this whole time?
I just love that this section is slowly turning into Felix and Oz impersonate the police.
I'm just waiting for the insight.
Okay. Rolling it normal.
The whole time you've just been talking to an unconscious goblin.
Yeah, you as you like are talking to him, you start to like slowly notice, huh? This guy's been unconscious the entire time.
All right. I guess until Felix gets in here, I'm gonna sit in the chair and wait till Felix gets there.
I'm gonna bring in the tray of the fucking
As soon
20
as he
butter
brings
beers
in
with
that
the rope.
tray, I grab one. I throw the butter beer immediately in the goblin's face,
No,
and I go, "Are you still sleeping, buddy? You
no,
sleeping
Oz,
good?"
don't
Hey,
be
hey,
doing like
hey.
that.
Do you throw
That's what
butterbeer
you-
into his face?
Yes, I'm gonna throw a butter beer into
Alright,
his face.
so that quickly wakes him up. The cold chill of the drink. He wakes up
Oh.
with a.
Well, good morning, sunshine. Me and my partner here, we're gonna ask you a few questions.
What do
Why did
This is
you?
my first interrogation. I'm like really excited about this.
Hey,
I get to be bad cop.
yeah, my partner over here, he's got a couple screws loose. I don't know if you want to mess with him, okay? But you gotta mess with me first, okay? Before you can tango with the Felix. So what?
Your
I'm gonna
friend
ask
looks
you
like nothing but a bunny.
Is that a compliment?
Felix, shut up. Just let me do the interrogation. Okay, and then you can just go batshit crazy when I walk out of the room.
Okay.
Okay, so a couple questions I'm gonna ask you right off the bat. Who sent you?
Give me a second.
Because if it's that Ramrock guy,
Tony, please don't kill him. I want my bit.
no, you're all good. I'm gonna let you have your time.
What do you think's I'll tell you?
I think you'll tell me because if you don't, you're gonna have to mess with my buddy over there. See, look how deranged he looks. He's just sitting over there with a smile on his face, bubbling. You see how deranged he looks? Do you see that look in his eye? Okay, like the lights are on and no one's home. Okay, that's Felix. You're gonna meet Felix pretty soon.
I need you to roll both a perception and a deception.
There's no passing me off as a fucking perilous.
So
being.
he believes you're gonna do something to him, but the moment you say he's gonna do something to him, he's like, yeah, right.
All right. Hey Felix, I think I might have left something downstairs. I'll be back, and I'm just gonna walk out of the room and slowly close the door behind me.
Oh, is this mean it's my turn?
This is your turn, big guy.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm just gonna listen from outside the room.
Oh, I'm gonna walk over to him. So, my name's Felix. I will be conducting this interrogation. It's my first one ever. I'm gonna be honest. So I'm pretty excited. How are you?
Name's Bolrog.
Nice to meet you, Belrog. So, would you like a butterbeer?
Wouldn't mind one.
Oh, well, let me get you one. I'm gonna grab one of the 19 remaining butterbeers. I'm going to force feed this to him.
All right.
Would you like another?
Just tell me what you want.
I think you want another. I'm gonna take the rope, come up from behind him. I'm gonna tie his head so it's facing upwards.
All right.
I'm now going to take the remaining 18 butterbeers. I'm just gonna start force feeding him these.
All right. Roll me intelligence.
I'm gonna give him like a minute between each one so he like can catch his breath kind of thing. But I'm just gonna keep force feeding these until he's just like so fucking full, but he's like he just can't do anything else. You said intelligence?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's just something really fucked up and funny about Felix force feeding a goblin so much butter.
That was just to see if you actually do catch yourself and actually like space it out. You do space it out, force feeding this guy fucking butterbeers.
I'm just gonna keep. I'm not like. Is he like begging like please stop at any point?
Nope, he's taking it in one after another.
Hey, Felix,
how many butterbeers can this drink?
I'm gonna. Hey, Felix, has anybody said anything to you yet? This is me knocking on the door. Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, he's been real talkative. Keep drinking.
Okay, just making sure.
You can't. You should. Yeah. You should be able to.
I have not asked him a single question this whole time. I'm just force feeding him these butterbeers because I am bad cop. I do bad things to him.
All right. Yeah. You just continue to force feed him. He takes one after another, not complaining.
How big are these butterbeers?
Wait, Felix, I've got an idea. Do you see the blanket that's on the bed that he is currently sitting on?
Now what about it?
Yeah, put it over his face and stop pouring the butterbeer on it.
But I want him to see.
Well,
as
yeah,
his stomach expands. If it slowly gets to the point where it might bust open.
Okay, but during war times, the U.S., okay, they did this thing. It was called waterboarding. Okay, and what they did is they would put a cloth or something over.
I need you, Oz, to roll insight. Do you know what it is that you're trying to?
Waterboarding is.
We are like kids.
Yeah, you surprisingly like do know what waterboarding is.
Yeah, so it's this tactic. You put it over his face and you pour the liquid on it, and it's supposed to simulate drowning without actually drowning him. But he
Oh,
can't
drowning
breathe.
sounds pretty bad. We
Well,
wouldn't
yeah,
want
but
that, would we?
are you good, cop?
You're right. I am bad cop. I'm gonna like take the fucking pillow sheet off,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna put that over his head.
All right.
There's just so
I'll
much.
be back. I'm gonna go get 20 more butter beers.
All right, I'm gonna tag him out as he
You
walks out of
walk
the
in
room.
on this grotesquely now enlarged fucking goblin who's consumed like 20 butter beers. This is like a barrel of beer.
Did you already walk out of the room to go downstairs?
Yeah, I like tap you
Okay,
in.
I'm
As I
gonna
walk
walk
out.
into the room as immediately as he walks out of the room. I'm gonna go, hey, buddy, how you doing?
Yeah. What I need you to do.
Please
Oz.
don't let that fucking kid anywhere near me ever again.
No. I need you to roll initiative, Oz. As you start approaching him, he proceeds to break out of the confinement that he was in,
Man's could have just done this the whole time.
and he's going to take a swing at you, Oz.
What weapon? I'd imagine we would have disarmed him before putting him on the
It's just his fist. I imagine he's just punching you.
Yeah. There's a 19 hit.
Well, yeah.
He does still have a bed sheet over his head, though.
Yeah, so he would roll at a disadvantage, I'd imagine.
Probably.
Or pillowcase over his
Oh.
head, not bed sheet.
Never mind. Hold on.
A 10 would not hit.
10 would not hit, so he does miss. But as he stands up, the bedsheet does fall, or the pillowcase does fall to the floor. Oz.
Oh.
Also, as you were making your way away from the room, you do still hear the sound of scuffling.
Huh. I was sure is having a good time in there.
Oz, your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to use Vera Verda. How tall is the goblin, first off?
The goblin is like 3.5 feet tall.
Jesus Christ, yeah, putting the pillow sheet over him and barebattling it. It's like fucking lead.
So, what are you doing?
Hold on, I'm thinking. How long is his torso? Would his torso fit into 1 foot by 1 foot cube if he's only 3.5 feet tall?
1 foot by 1 foot cube. What?
Would his torso fit in the 1 foot by 1 foot cube radius that I need?
You have to upcast Verivetto to a first level spell to be more targeted at living creature.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna go ahead. And I'm gonna throw hands with this little motherfucker. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna
Hey,
roll.
he's really crippled, so
I'm gonna roll to punch him in the face and attempt to knock him out.
Because you're using your fist, I would say that is a miss, unfortunately.
I'm point blank. He is sitting on the bed in front of me.
You still fucking miss.
it's it'd be 14 plus Tony's strength, right? What's Tony's strength?
My strength modifier is a 3, so it'd be 17.
17 does it.
All right, and the fist is what, 1d6? I'm pretty sure 1d6.
The fist without like anything to like aid it would be just straight up your strength.
Okay, so we just take 3 damage.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to try to grapple him as my bonus action.
I would say
Oh, I technically have advantage on that. Oh, I'd still get the 18 anyway.
And then I would roll strength to contest it. 17. 18 beats 17. So you have a hold out of him.
All right. So I'm just gonna hold him to the floor and go, all right, buddy, I told you once this wasn't gonna go very good for you. Now, if you want to keep fighting, I can't guarantee you safety for Mr. Felix when he comes back. And I hope you know that
Well,
when he
before you continue, that does not happen because you rolled to grab a hold of him. Did not like roll to do anything else. So he's currently on the bed and you're holding him, but that's it.
Target with restrained for the duration of the grapple.
Yeah, he's restrained. Doesn't mean you did anything else.
Oh, hold on. Let me look at the fucking effect again.
Grapple just means like you have a hold of him.
All right. I guess I'll just try to pin him down.
That will have to wait till your next turn.
Yeah. Okay. So he's just grappled.
Yeah, he's grappled, so that would mean he rolls with a disadvantage when he attacks you. 3 misses.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to pin him.
Yep, you would have to roll the grapple check again. 14, and I have to just roll to resist it.
That's a 17 for getting technical. If it's going by my strength, that's a 17.
You do successfully pin him to the floor.
All right, you little goblin piece of shit. Let me tell you, this is gonna go. My buddy Felix is gonna come back in here. We're gonna tie you to that bed, okay? And then it's bad news bears for you. Let me tell you, buddy. It's we're about to show you how we do it out in New York, okay? Out in the Bronx. And I'm gonna wait for Felix to come back because I have him pinned to the ground.
All right. Goblin's turn. How long would you say you've taken? 6?
I can safely walk 30 feet every 6 seconds.
Yeah. Well, technically, two rounds have gone by. So I would
So
say.
I've walked like 60 feet. How fucking far is the...
Hold on. You're right there. So 6. That way. Right there. You're right there.
About.
All right. Goblin Warrior. He's going to attempt to attack you once more. Fucking fails.
You're gonna have to beat him up to unconsciousness.
Yeah. However, he does. When he goes to hit you with his fist, he does you hear a sort of small snapping sound, and what you can assume, not his entire wrist, but you can definitely tell one of his fingers is now broken.
Oh, broken finger. I bet my buddy Felix will love to know about that one right there.
I would say probably after Oz's turn, you can get an extra 30 feet. Or dash to make it quicker. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue pinning him down. And continue to pin him.
All right. Roll strength to keep him there.
Oh shit!
Yep. He quickly pushes you off of him. And now y'all are both just. He's still on the floor, but you are not holding him anymore.
I'm gonna step on his broken finger.
Would you say this guy's bloated any? Tyler?
It does not work like that. He is not fucking bloated, Nick.
What do you mean?
This isn't some weird fucking inflation porn, Nick.
I mean, maybe.
It doesn't.
All I know is the human can safely fit 5 fucking pints of beer in it, right? I fed him 20. He's a goblin.
You act like they don't fucking hit this back on their own.
We're part of human science. You physically can't fit more than 5 pints in your body.
What? What point of magical fucking creature do you not understand?
They have like a fucking black hole in there. It's just literally just gone.
He probably can't take any more,
Good.
but yeah. So he broke the hold and he's still on the floor, and you're standing on him, trying to step on his finger.
Yeah, the one that he just broke.
All right.
Punch him in the belly. See if he
give
barks
me
up and eat.
then give me a attack roll with disadvantage
Why would I have disadvantage? He's on the ground.
because you're call shotting it. You're aiming for something. So yeah. Unfortunately, as you go to step on his finger, he quickly pulls his hand away from the attack. So you just end up slamming on the floor, not his hand.
Okay, you little shit. That's how you want to play? Let's play.
All right, Goblin's turn. He will use half of his movement to stand up. And then he's going to call shot you as well. He's gonna
Right in the fucking throat.
does a 13 hit you in the balls?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
All right. So then you would take 1 point of damage to the balls.
Hey, joke's on you, buddy. I'm wearing my balls haven't dropped yet.
Kids will not be had. All right, us.
Yeah, I'm just gonna square punch him right in the face again. Attempt to knock him out. Fuck.
Yep. Unfortunately, a 5 does not hit. So it's Goblin's turn. Or can you do anything else?
Well, I can grapple still, can't I? Even if I'm punch.
You could grapple him, but you wouldn't be able to do anything else if you tried. So that's 13. All right. 14. Unfortunately, you do not grapple him. You go for another grapple, but he's smarter this time, so he moves out of the way quickly.
All right, buddy. I didn't want you when Felix gets back in here. You ain't gonna like him very much.
All right. Goblin Warrior's turn. He is going to quickly bolt this way. You have opportunity attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking attack him.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can. Am I able to cast a cantrip on him as an opportunity attacker or no?
You're allowed to do anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Bombard on him.
All right. That plus 3 is 13. Unfortunately, he misses, hitting the wall. You just hear a splinter on the wall.
Felix, don't let him get away.
Yep. As he gets there, hold on. You just see him fucking book it.
I thought his movement speed was halved. Oh, never mind. That was lost.
Anyway, it is. Oh, where the fuck did Summit turn go? There it is. Us.
I'm obviously gonna dash and book it out of the room too.
Yep.
Coming up right behind him, and I'm going to bombard him again.
Hold on.
That's 60 feet. He just ran 60 feet.
Yeah.
Dashing or are you?
If you dash, then you can't do shit.
Never mind. I'm just gonna dash and catch up to him then.
Yeah. All right. Goblin Warrior's turn. Going to dash to the right. Us.
I'm sorry, to the right?
Yeah, he went this way.
That's the left.
From your point of view, that's the right.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm also going to dash again.
God damn it! Can this fucking website not be so fucking dog shit when it comes to moving?
No.
Apparently not.
All right.
And then I'm going to do the exact same thing and bombard at him. Fuck's sake. You know, I'm putting my remaining 2 points of luck into that, so that's never mind. It doesn't work.
You
The 13.
You can't
you dash.
you can't use an action if you dash. Yeah. You have
nothing.
you'd have to use your full action to dash.
The hotel, so I do nothing.
All right. He runs to the door, opens it wide, and with a quick glimpse, you can tell that it goes outside, sort of like a staircase that goes to the bottom floor, but outside. And he's just going. Yep. And he's going to jump off the railing, and as he jumps off, a sort of black cloud forms around him, and he seems to smoke off into the distance.
What? What? What?
How? He's half dead. With a broken finger. Okay, well, I don't really know where to go from this. There's not really a lead to go off of from that. I guess I'll just go back to the room.
Yep.
Come back with like I bring the bartender like the 20 empty fucking mugs.
And you went to get 20 more?
I'm just gonna get like 10 more. Like that goblin probably can't handle much more. I'm actually honestly surprised he handled 20.
All right. As you get back to the room, you do see it's like pretty messy in there. His weapons are still on the like put where you put them. So I'm assuming like on the dresser or something. And then you, Felix, are on the way back to the room with your butterbeers.
All right, sorry, I was gone for about 15 seconds there.
No, you were for about 2-3 minutes. There's no physical way in any possible sense of the
I was talking out of character. I was grabbing my DoorDash.
Oh.
Yeah, so anyway, I bring back like 10 butterbeers. But I'm back with the butterbeers, and where is he?
So he decided that he was gonna try to fight me because you didn't tie him to the fucking bed.
But you tied the knot.
Then how the fuck did he escape if we already tied him to the bed? That's what I want to know.
I thought I was being a good bad cop.
You were being a pretty good bad cop. Yeah, I was actually surprised you almost went for waterboarding. No, I guess I'm just out of character. I'm actually confused how he got out of the bed if we already tied him to the bed.
He broke out.
Of rope that he was tied with?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that he's stronger than a 13-year-old, the 14-year-old at 3 foot
Yeah.
5?
Yeah. That's why he broke out.
I mean, I guess.
I imagine he would be way stronger than us.
Like, he's a built fucking warrior. You're just a twink in a school.
He's also like a goblin slave. Whoa. I mean, grew up in the mines. Molded by them.
Molded by him.
And yeah, I guess I'll just fucking pass.
So what
on.
am I supposed to do with these 10 butterbeers?
I don't fucking know, Felix. Drink them. You ran down the hall.
I should make sure our friends are hydrated. I'm gonna go over there and start wetting their cardboard.
Yeah. Just fucking cardboard Julius and Deacon in the room. With that,
I guess let's go back to school. That was really all we had going for today.
yeah. Moving on to the next day then. Kind of just wanna You know what? I'm gonna do it because I fucking feel like it. Because there's
Goblin better
there's
come back as a recurring character.
well, because there's literally nothing else to fucking do for this year. So I'm just gonna fucking run you off through the rest of this year.
There's role playing it, having fun with it.
There's role playing, but we can do that next year. Anyway, so while we are here, I will proceed to give you your quiz.
I'm sorry, there's just something extremely funny about the fact that we just almost committed a war crime against magical creatures. Because looking at it from a realistic perspective, that goblin saw that you were about to waterboard him and got the fuck out of there.
He's like, this kid has fed me 20 pints of. I'm so full, I'm about to die.
Well, he would have died of like just poisoning.
It would have been
It's
like
like,
stomach rupture. There's
Dang,
no
cop, this
alcohol,
guy's
right?
autistic, cop.
Well, because well, for one, that's not the butterbeer is not alcoholic.
Yeah, the only poisoning he could have died of would have been water poisoning.
Yeah.
It would have been
Anyway,
his bloodstream.
with that being said, we're gonna do a quick.
I thought you wanted to wait until everyone was here for the quizzes.
I can.
That's all
Well,
personal.
it's more. The quiz is more like how their grades will do at the end of the year. So we can just do their part of the like they can take their quiz the next time they get here.
Okay.
But, so, with that being said, time for some one-on-one action, if you get what I mean.
Oh boy, I'm gonna lose my virginity.
Damn right you are. I'm gonna make it so we both cry, okay?
Probably for different reasons, but both of us.
Move to shit. Move to Wizard. Hello. He's up there alone. Anyway, time for your quiz. As I'm sure you know, hold on, gotta get my calculator. I'm sure you know, you will be given a 2-minute timer to answer every single question.
Okay.
Every right answer is worth 10 points. Every wrong answer is worth -5 points. And every like half answer is worth 5 points. However, every no answer is worth -10 points. So it's better. It would be better to answer wrong than just not answer at all.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm ready.
Yep. Let me. Questions will start in 3. You will have 2 minutes to answer all of them, by the way. Questions will start in 3, 2, 1. What is the spell? What is the spell of explosive fire?
What is coniferous? No, fuck. It's not That's wrong pronunciation. It's what is Kafringo? There we go.
All right. What does Gillywood potion do?
Gives you breathing underwater.
What is the best use to deal with a boggart?
What is a expanded petroleum?
All right. Which plant fears sunlight?
Plant.
Which plant?
What is a cave carrot?
All right.
No, what is a mandrake? What is a mandrake? We'll go with that.
All right. Do you have the spell Evanesco? If not, then do Arcana.
It's been shown. It's been shown to me.
All right. Roll me Arcana, and if you have Evanesco, then you roll advantage. But if you don't, just roll basic.
I
Arcana.
don't know it, but it's been shown to me.
All right, just roll Arcana for now. All right. What is the main concept of a thestral?
It's an animal.
Final answer.
I don't understand that question. What is
All
the
right.
main concept? It's
All
an
right.
animal.
All right. What does this say?
Sword.
All right.
No. Swords.
All right.
Finesse.
What are 3 ways of divination?
There's tea leaves. Probably smoking, and then there's like looking in the water thing with the droplet. I forget what that's called.
All
I
right.
just know it.
What does this sign represent?
Male.
Male. All right. Go back up top
Okay.
because your time's up. We will go down there in a second, Tony. But first, I gotta poop.
How many questions are there in total?
He said he got to poop. He'll be back
know,
in like
I
45
know.
seconds.
I was hoping to catch him before you left.
Oh boy, just wait until Julius and fucking Deacon hear about our wacky adventure.
I don't think I answered all the questions, but I don't feel like I took that much time with any of my questions either.
Are they just simple questions?
For the most part.
Okay. I'm not too worried. It looks like me and Michael are gonna be getting those ASIs though.
You gonna keep rubbing that in my fucking
Obviously.
face?
I'm just throwing mine into my wisdom. That'll fucking help me out so much.
You want to keep throwing that in my face on how this is literally a snowball effect?
I should have ended up in Achilles.
Literally a rich keeps getting richer kind of thing.
Do what?
Slowly a rich keep getting richer kind of thing.
I guess my character's from the fucking Bronx, like.
Well, no, I meant doesn't like if you get first once, you're just more likely to get first each time now because you're just getting better.
Maybe.
You're basically getting like better buffs for it.
Yeah, I guess. I feel like we should be able to give them to each other, to like our teammates, but
there's no touch mechanic.
No.
Yeah.
I also have noticed so far we haven't done really any bad deeds or rule breaking to lose points.
We stole candy.
Yeah, but we didn't get caught for that. Your sister got caught for that.
Actually, I guess you're right. It was a shit ton of house to
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't even know that would affect our house standing. Although, if it did, the socio-political climate of Elder Spire sounds like it needs to be changed up a little bit. The school having jurisdiction over an entire town? No thanks. Damn, Tyler, where you at? You should be done shitting by now. I love how on all these dating apps, it's like, oh, we found someone you might like, and it's like, oh, you guys are an exact match based on your preferences. Bitch, if that was the case, I'd be getting matches. These bitches don't like me. The fuck are you on about? I'm just here to make myself less lonely. Is it working? Not really. Do I care? Not really. God.
How interesting.
Not even just that. We also got shit like fucking. Oh, never mind. We're wizard to wizard quiz time.
Indeed. Good time. All right. Let me get my cam away. All right. You didn't know this, but I'm gonna give you your questions. You're gonna only have 4 minutes to answer them all. Any right answers is plus 10 points. Any half answers is plus 5 points. Any wrong answers is minus 5 points, and any no answer is minus 10 points.
Okay.
All right. And if you can't answer a question, you can skip. Like if you can't answer a question, you can skip it, and we can come back to it afterwards.
Okay.
And the timer starts now. What is the spell of explosive fire?
Confringo.
What does gillyweed potion do?
What is which potion?
What does gillyweed potion do?
Gillyweed. Pass.
All right. What is the best use to defeat a boggart?
I don't know. Pass.
Which plant fears sunlight?
Hold on. I'm pretty sure I know that it is. I'm gonna go with Mandrake for right now, but I know that's probably not the answer.
All right. Do you have the spell Evanesco? If not,
No.
then just cast Arcana or Magic Theory.
All right, hold on.
All right. What is the main concept of a thestral?
I'm sorry. What was the question?
What is the main concept of a thestral?
I'm gonna pass. I do not know magical creatures.
All right. What does this say?
Hold on. I know what I can use to double check this.
You have 1:30 left.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I don't know.
What are 3 ways of divination? 1 minute remaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one too. I don't understand the question.
What does this symbol represent?
Sagittarius constellation,
All right.
and also the astrology symbol.
What does gillyweed push into?
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that one.
What is what? And then what is the best use to deal with a bugger? Ten seconds.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that one. I don't know.
What is the main concept of a thestral?
That it's a magical creature. I don't know that you're using concept in the right context.
All right, time is up. Head back up. All right, let me get your point.
I love you. Next time you got questions for us, please let me help you write them.
Nope. Those were legitimate questions.
I didn't understand half of your questions because they weren't written in a correct format.
Wrong.
Nope.
Did I run out of time, Tyler?
No.
Okay.
Or well, at the very end you did.
Well, I'm saying like, I have unanswered questions I didn't even get to.
I'm pretty sure you answered everything. Anyway.
You sent me a word. We was like, and you're out of time now. I was like, oh.
But no, your question of what is the main concept of a thestral, that the main concept of any magical creature is
I
that
didn't
they're
get that one
that is
either.
magical.
The
That
main-
is not how you
the-
phrase that question.
The main concept of a thestral is death.
So what does a thestral represent? Would have been the way to ask that question.
Yeah, that would have been better. There we go. Because when he was like, what is the concept of the thestral? I was like, an animal? It's an animal.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said a magic creature.
We love you, Tyler.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. I'm going through your grades.
I know I probably missed the plant one.
Well, it bounces back and forth. So, like in total, you gained 10 points. That will be added to your main score. 3, 4, 5, 6, 20. That's plus 10. Minus 5. Minus 10. Minus 20. Plus 10. 1. Your remaining score for the year is 105. You passed, Felix. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times.
What is the grades for passing?
The grade for
74.
Just 74.
Mm-hmm.
For reward was 160. Bruh, I feel like this is literally one. This is a pretty decent year for me. I had 1D, I guess. 1T. But a lot of O's. Look how many O's.
Plus 15. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. Minus 6. Minus 5. Minus 5. Plus 10.
See, this is another thing of why I wanted to like role play it out a little bit more for the year, because like
We have 3
it's
homework
more-
assignments we never turned in. One for runes,
Yeah.
one for herbology that we don't get credit for if we're just going to skip the year.
Well, hold on.
Well, I mean, it just gives us better chances to like average out some of these grades, because I think some of these classes we literally only had 1 row, so it was like
Yeah.
if you had 1 bad row, that's just a GG'd. Why do you want to skip the year so fast?
Honestly, so I can get to the new year. Anyway, how many grades did you miss? Or like how many assignments did you miss?
There was like 3 things of homework that we had going on.
Missed. We completed 2 of them. One of them was just decipher a rune, and then the other one was collect these things for herbology. For the rune work, I don't think any of us have stopped for for the charm homework. We have to bring them something with the alarm charms placed on it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for that, I will add those missing grades to your grade. So you now, Felix, are at 165. Oz is at 80.
I would no longer be sick.
You
I
would
would
know.
be passed.
Yeah. Oz is now passing. Failing would have been bad for you. And now you won't know what will happen if you fail.
No, he was passing at 80. 80 should have been a pass.
No, he was at fucking below 70. But because he got a new grade, it's now at 80. Anyway, we'll have to wait for them to come back, deal with their grades. But for them, they'll most likely pass. Anyway, moving on to the award ceremony. Because at the very least, you don't have to deal with like any problems for failing.
Did you not update Michael's and Eric's as well
Well,
for their? Well, I guess they haven't taken a test yet, so
they haven't taken the test yet, but I can update their grade.
update the homework thing.
One thing I would do to improve on your school system, if I could,
Sure.
is not only have us learn spells, have us answer questions in those class for grade points.
Real shit, real shit.
Hmm?
You should like. Here's a thing that you have to do as a quote unquote homework, right? But it's like you're not gonna take it until like a week in like session or whatever, blah blah blah. But it's like just actual homework. We have to do it outside of session.
Mm. Well, because technically that like I did do that, but for Julius, like I required him to actually like write out me an essay. But hold on, you gotta get to there.
What I'm saying is like this way you can get us thinking about the game outside of the game, right? And encourage us to learn more about certain things of Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm. Now I need both of you.
I'm not at my desk right now. You're gonna have to give me a second.
That's fine. Moving over to them. What's their current grades at right now?
Michael's at 155.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Julius is at 220.
Well, you gotta give me a second because their grades might change. All right. He is now currently Deacon is at 140. And then Julia.
Went down?
He did go down.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It also just did not help that we were basically gone this entire school week.
Pretty much. Julius is at 205. He also went down, but not a lot. So at the very least, I think... At the very least, Julius is still within the rewards category.
Yeah.
But depending on how their grade for the exam goes, we shall see.
You say, but my boy Felix is definitely in the reward category.
He is definitely in the reward category. I
eat in. I squeaked on in.
Squeaked on in. Hold on. I do have...
No!
What?
No, just like shine like a ray on me. You just obliterates my fucking score.
No, it's not that. It's I'm trying to figure out what's best to give you. Cause I know. Hold on. For y'all too. Cause I'm also gonna be rolling for them. But I need you both to roll me 2d100. All right. And then bummer.
Bro, can you roll above 100 when rolling 2d100s?
I try, okay. 241. All right. And now I need you to roll me 1d100. Six. And then 1, 2. Sounds like you're tired. All right, and that was for both gaining and losing house points. But unfortunately, Aqualise still takes the lead. So for them,
Holy shit, Nick's house came in second.
his house did come in second.
I have no idea how.
Because you rolled over 100, Nick. You rolled over 100.
Okay, so for both you and Michael, he'll have to wait till he comes here. But you both are rewarded 2 ASI points for your house coming in.
Yeah, those are going directly into my wisdom.
Mm-hmm. And then as for you, Philo, what would be a good reward for you?
The only skills that I have two now on my
regular
regular
charisma based.
The only skills I have twos to are deception, intimidation, performance, and persuasion. Everything else is a 4, a 7, or a 9.
You can gain proficiency in 2 skills of your choice. Did you not like it?
I'll take that.
All right. And then as the feast comes to an end, obviously I'm not going to fucking pull in every single character again, but the headmaster walks up to the front. Welcome, students. Welcome. It's a wonderful evening to see most of you here. It's a farewell to some that will leave us, but I believe your journey is only just beginning. And you see a lot of 7th years like stand up and applaud. One of them being Zoe.
Yeah, that bitch shouldn't even be standing up and applauding. You know what I'm saying, Felix? That fucking dark magic using what? Anyways.
But you should be ready for next year. It's going to be quite adventurous. For next year,
I sure hope not.
for next year is the what's the fucking 10-year anniversary? Yeah. Next year will be the 10-year anniversary of the Arcane Trials. And 8 of you brave souls will represent our school.
Oh, God. Well, Felix, I don't know if you know this, buddy, but gulp, wipe sweat from forehead. We are the Order of the Phoenix.
We are? I thought we were.
Yeah, that's what we call ourselves.
I did not think we settled on that.
Oh, we didn't settle on that, but we're pretty much the Order of the Phoenix. Should we be worried? I hope Deacon's name doesn't get put in the hat.
Deacon, you put your name in the hat.
Yep. As everybody gives their round of applause, people are saying goodbye to their friends that have now graduated.
Bye, losers.
Bye, losers.
On with the fresh meat.
People start making their way down to the trains. Saying goodbye for one more year, then be back when the summer ends.
So what'd you think,
Hey,
Tilda and Millie?
Felix, let's say I go hang out with my ma half the summer and I come back the other half the summer. We spend it getting drunk off our asses off butterbeer and Hogsmeade.
What, hon? I missed the first half of that.
You know I have an Italian accent, but you don't gotta act like I'm not speaking English.
I missed the first half.
Yeah. I am gonna go spend the first half of the summer with my ma. It's summer break, right? It's the end of 3rd year.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go spend half the summer break with my ma. I come back the other half of the summer. We have a couple cold ones over at Hogsmeade.
For like the whole second half of the summer, you want to just hang out?
We're obviously gonna be doing other things the second half of the summer. We're not gonna just be in Hogsmeade the entire. You know how boring that'd make the summer.
I mean, if you want to come visit my house in Norway, you know.
I mean, I definitely will. I'm pretty sure that
always up for that.
I can now apparate. I'm pretty sure.
No.
I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna attempt to kidnap Deacon.
Because you don't gain apparition until 9th level.
I'm going to attempt to kidnap Deacon and take him with me all summer.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just get on the train and I'm gonna head home.
All right. And then
I will invite Abby, Charlotte, and Elise as well if any of them want to spend a month or two or I don't know summer with me.
Yes, they'll come by.
Oh, the girls are gonna come by. I'm gonna be happy when I come by this summer, and I'm probably not that bad out of school. I'd imagine. I just got done seeing my ma, so I'll probably be pretty fucked up after having to leave again.
Yeah, and that is where I'm going to end the session and prepare for next year.